silly doggy. Stay.
A jug of wine, thanks. My humble respect.
Alright, my chat. Hello, hello. I'm a bit sick, so if you hear me coughing, that's why. It's been a while. Been sick for a couple of days now.
You're always welcome here,
Alright, here we go.
This place seems familiar.
Start the Legacy of the Forge DLC.
Henry, look. I spent the happiest years of my life in this forge. It's such a shame to see the old place just left like that. Henry! Stop that. Come on, we still have to go to the market.
Looking for something, lad?
I was just...
You won't find nothing here no more. Best move along.
Forgive me. It's just that I remember this forge from my childhood. When I was a boy, my pa, Martin, brought me here.
Wait, Martin? My husband had an apprentice called Martin. That was your pa?
Unfortunately, he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My God, Martin's adult son? Time really does fly.
He told me back then he spent the best years of his life here.
Aye, aye. Those were good times, true enough. What's your name, lad?
Henry.
I'm Magdalene. It's a pleasure, Henry. Care to come inside for a chat? I've a fresh pot of soup on the stove if you're hungry.
I can't refuse an offer like that.
Glad to hear it. Come with me, then. I'm glad you like it.
Just like Ma used to make.
Back when your pa used to apprentice here, my Skodder's forge was the finest in Kuttenberg. Only then out of the blue he fell ill and I lost him. Everything's been downhill since then. His apprentices left and the blacksmith's guild couldn't decide who to assign the forge to. Before they could make a decision, the forge's attic burnt down. I was visiting my sister in Visselkar at the time. She's with the Lord now too, poor thing. I was left here all alone, on jointure. This room is the only one that stayed unscathed for the most part.
How did the forge's attic burn down?
How do you think? Someone set it ablaze. Hard to say if it was just some brats or those good-for-nothings from the hole. That's the watering hole next door. But it doesn't matter now, they never caught anyone. All that came of it is that nobody's wanted the forge for 20 years. But look at me rambling on. I'm sure you're not interested in the rantings of some old crone.
I am interested.
It's kind of you to say that. I keep trying to explain to the guild that it's not a lost cause. We just need someone who will bring this place back up. But it's like talking to a stone wall year after year. The guildmasters are too worried about their own business to listen to me. But I'm convinced if we were to find a talented blacksmith, the workshop could be as beautiful as a chapel, like when my old Skodder used to run it.
I could be that blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith? Like your pa? Christ, of course you are. I should have known. It only makes sense after all.
I can get my hands on some coin. And you're right, such a famous forge shouldn't be left to fall by the wayside.
If you were to take it over, that would be wonderful. Only you'll have to talk to the guild about it first. They make the rules. I reckon Master Bushek the Elder has the most common sense when it comes to this place. He might be able to help. He has an armourer's workshop in the town hall quarter. Hopefully he'll hear you out.
I'll try and talk to him. Thanks for the soup.
Good luck to you, Henry.
He got him part of the guild. What the fuck? Let me look around a bit. I can own this apparently. Oh, let's go. Back to the guild. I think I gotta fix my shoes. Go to my inventory. Where's the cobbler? Cobbler's kit. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's go to our guild. Is it this one? Master Bushek. It is, okay, adept. Talk to Master Boucher. In Gutenberg I found a ruined forge which is historical connected to my father, Martin. I'll try to take charge of it. I came across an old, burnt, damp forge in Gutenberg that brought back old memories when I was little. I came to the city with my father and he told me he spent the most beautiful years of his life here. I was interrupted from reminiscing by an old woman. It turns out the widow was a blacksmith. The widows of the blacksmith Skoda, whom Martin apprenticed. Her name was Madeline. She was very open with me, illuminated the shameful state of the forge, which Gutenberg Blacksmith Guild does not want to do anything about. When I offered to try to help, she sent me to see one of the master Bolshek of the elder in his forge across the astronomical clock tower, so that we could work a term for taking over the forge. Alright, let's do it. Let's get our name on that forge. Right here. Oh, watch out. I'm gonna set that thing. Over here. This guy?
Good day to you. It's good. What do you need, my friend?
Let me see what you have real quick.
Show me.
Ooh. Alright. Some good stuff.
Master Bushek,
Aye?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must be sad. All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about it. Even getting the building back into its original state would mean pouring a fortune into it.
I'd take care of the money.
Aye, but only a member of the Gutenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here. And you're not a member.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The guild is a private society made up of Gutenberg burghers, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders. So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, you have to have blacksmithing experience. And third, you'll have to compete the guild's trial. Tell me, blacksmith, what sort of family do you come from? And what's your work experience?
Well, as far as experience, I helped at my father's forge. We made a sword for Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets together.
Kobila, eh? The royal hetman. Is there any way for you to prove it?
I have the sword here. Would you like to see it?
No need. I'll trust you. But if the other masters happen to ask, be ready for anything.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too. You probably knew my father.
Oh? Where would I know him from?
From here. His name was Martin, and he used to be old Skoda's apprentice.
Wait. Martin? Your pa is Frisky Martin?
Frisky?
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used to call him that because, well, that doesn't matter. How's he doing these days?
I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He was killed during the raid on Skalitz.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. When I knew him, he seemed like a good bloke and quite a talented swordsmith. Some of the masters were good friends of his. They were the same age at that time. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great opportunity to make an impression. So you'd better make the most of it. It seems answering questions about your family and experience won't give you trouble. Now for the most important part. Are you ready for the guild trial?
What does the guild trial involve?
The guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer a few tricky questions from my colleagues. And after that, you'll forge a sword to the best of your abilities right before their eyes. Of course, the trial comes at a small fee for each try. Well then, do you feel up to it?
Wait up.
What does the verbal exam entail?
We've
Short.
changed my fit.
All the basics every good blacksmith should know. Can you read, at least a little?
I can. Quite well, in fact.
Glad to hear it. Everything you need to know is neatly laid out in this handbook on blacksmithing. And for a small fee, I'd be happy to sell it to you.
I'm interested in the handbook.
Here it is. You won't regret it.
I'm not ready for it yet.
Then go and brush up. And no slacking.
Alright, let me brush up, like he said. Let me look at the book real quick. Alright, let me put a torch up because I can't see that shit.
My young apprentice said it was some sort of come up. When I wasn't here.
The blacksmith's craft enjoyed great respect and recognition since the ancient time. It is no coincidence that some pagan
You did well.
cities, cities, deities such as Savorg, which are by the legend creator of the world, were also credited with divine smithing skills. Blacksmiths were honored for their skill, wisdom, and all of the above. For the power they wielded over the fire master, this crafted of deity, usually reserved only for village elders and representatives of the church. Forging itself resembles act of creation in its very essence. The element of the fire during the blacksmithing act permeates the material, and the smithing hand through the hammer shapes from the matter an object that grants the purpose of the act. Understanding the power of the fire, therefore, truly essential to the blacksmith craft. As a master of the blacksmiths, pay attention to the nuances of the color, to the color which indicates the state of the material and whether the work is progressing properly. The best time to work at a piece is when it's heated to the straw yellow hue. Another sign of a proper use of the fire is the spark during the forging indicates the correct strike, but during the heat in the forge, they warn against overheating the material. Other important aspect of working the metal is regulated the rhythm of the hammer blows. A proven way of maintaining the correct tempo is the blacksmith's typical melodic whistling. If the forging is done properly, the emerging product gradually changes shape into the final form. The fast step of the blacksmith's work is then the heating and quenching of the finished item. In town, blacksmiths gather smithing guilds whose purpose is not only to raise the social prestige of the craftsman, but also oversees the quality of the product and the material use. The customer should feel confident that of a blacksmith belonging to such a guild is a guaranteed of a good work at a fair price. This motto should therefore be imperative for every blacksmith, whether still an apprentice or already master. For many reasons, the blacksmith's craft may be considered the most useful of all humankind, and honoring its tradition and principle is a duty for anyone who works near the anvil or seeks the blacksmith's path. Alright, there we go. We read it. I think I'm ready.
About the guild trial.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Great. But I'm afraid we're not. It will take some time to get things ready. We'll meet tomorrow at noon below the astronomical clock on the square. I'll take you to the guild forge, where the trial will take place. And one more thing. If you'd like, you can wait for the trial here. Just say the word. But first, I reckon you should take a look in that handbook.
I'd like to wait here for the trial.
Very well, then. We have plenty of room.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It's been stuck for 30 years. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's son can do. You'd better make a good impression. Come now, the guild forge isn't far. We'll just pass through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? What's the final step before a workpiece is finished?
What's the what?
Heating.
That's not the last step.
Oh, the last step.
Workpiece has to be quenched and cooled
Quench.
for it to become hardened.
Yes.
I have one more question for you. How can you tell you're making progress while forging?
The spark.
By the sparks?
Dead wrong.
What?
The longer you forge, the closer your workpiece resembles the finished product.
Got
You
that.
don't seem very prepared to me. That's 2 mistakes now. I reckon it wouldn't hurt to take another peek in the handbook before the trial. A good blacksmith should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection, and the best part is, I'm happy to share to
Yeah, I'll
others.
scheme to
Stop by
the
any
forge
time.
again.
Learn to make something new. Your customers will
I mean
surely
the forge.
appreciate it,
The
but
book.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
Let me do that real quick. Actually, no, I think it stops following him when I open the book. Hopefully they ask the same question that he asked.
My humble respects.
Because those questions are pretty easy, actually. I just picked the wrong one.
Shall we begin?
I'm ready. We can begin.
Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, let me introduce the newest adept of the Master's Trial, Henry of Skalitz.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye, frisky here, frisky there. All that talk about not taking in outsiders.
Some
And
adopted.
now you've gone and flipped it all around.
Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here is anything like him, he'd be a welcome addition to the guild.
Genau, genau.
Look, I didn't know this frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see what the lad can do than who his pa was.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be
Shit,
clear,
yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
let me repeat what the trial entails. In the first part, the verbal examination, he will receive 3 questions. He must answer all 3 of them correctly in order to pass. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed, and he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one, where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
Tell me, mein Anhänger, what is the Farbe of a correct heated workpiece?
Straw yellow.
Correct?
Wunderbar.
Yes,
Let's
I
move on
remember
to the
that from the
second.
book.
I'd like to ask Henry if sparks while forging are a good or bad sign.
It's a good sign.
They're a good sign.
That's incorrect.
What?
It was a trick question. Sparks are a bad sign when heating the workpiece, but a good one while hammering it.
I'm afraid not. You'll have to really put in an effort during the practical exam, Henry.
We will pay even closer attention to the quality of your product so that you can make up for your lack of knowledge.
Your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our eyes. Here's the design for it, as
God
well as the
damn it.
materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky.
Let's see
Good
then.
look. Alright, let me put on my blacksmith gear. Forge a guild sword. Blacksmith's guild sword. Here we go. Should be pretty
Genau, komm
easy.
schön.
Actually, it's been a while since I forged. She fucked this up. Bro. Controller. Control yourself.
Take a look at that. Stärker.
Let's see then.
Oof.
This is like taking an exam. People are like looking at you.
Just like Martin.
Konzentrieren.
What's
I better fuck it all up.
It's not looking very good.
Fuck.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
All done?
Let's see what you made. Well, this definitely isn't your best work, but no matter. Even a master makes mistakes, eh? You can take that shoddy thing with you. Do you want to repeat the trial?
Fuck.
I'll give it another try.
Very well. Pay up and you can get back to it.
Here it is.
Good luck.
Special so far.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong there.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
Let's see then.
Genau.
I better fuck it all up.
It's not looking very good.
Stärker.
We did it. Let's go.
Nothing special so far.
Take a look at that.
Let's try this again.
Go on. Ah, wrong again. You can
Wrong
take
again?
that shoddy thing with you. Do you want to try again, or...
What?
Shall we sort things out a different way?
Can we sort things out a different way?
All right, but not here. Stop by my shop later. Honored friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, Henry has decided to suspend the trial. Personal reasons. Please excuse his indisposition.
God damn it.
Not here.
There's no way that... I should have practiced before.
I went to see my brother to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye. Good day.
Before doing this smithing trial. But I guess we just pay off, what's his name again? Fuck. Hopefully it doesn't cost that much to pay him off. If it does, I'll just reset. Let me read that book again. Correctly sign indicates during heating forge against overheating materials. Whistling, changing the shape, beating and quenching. Press. And the forge that indicates the workshop. The forge warns against overheating material.
I apologize.
Yeah, let's see how much this will be.
Good day.
Can we sort something out with the trial?
Well, I have to say I was hoping you'd forge your way into the guild, but I suppose your purse will do just as well.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right. I won't pay.
Come back if you change your mind.
Should we just restart into a scene? Yeah, let's just restart.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Should we practice? I feel like we should practice. Alright, this way. Whoa. Alright, let's go.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Hunting sword.
It's almost finished.
So we should upgrade our perks on our blacksmith perk. See, what the fuck? Quality 3. Speech. Let's see speech. Skills. Craftsmanship. it. Scholarship. Contemplative. What? Contemplative. Oh, contemplative. As long as you remain still, your energy. Let's go down. There's more actually. Stuff. Okay. Alright, let's go over there.
Nice and
Do it again. Do the try all over again. Hopefully we're ready this time.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Slow down, you idiot!
Hey, let me repair my boots.
Good day to you. What would you like, sir?
Master...
Aye?
I'm Henry. I'm interested in Master...
For Christ's sake.
Well...
Old age must... All I can tell you about the forge, even getting the building back into it...
I take care of the money.
Aye. But only a member of the Kuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around.
Could I join them?
It's not that... And the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes...
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe you'll make a good impression. But first, you'll be required to meet 3 conditions.
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. And third, tell me, blacksmith.
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a blacksmith's family too.
Oh?
From here.
Wait.
Frisky.
Ah, you've...
I'm afraid.
Right. Some of them... To tell you...
As far as experience,
Oh, but...
I have the sword.
No need. It seems that... Are you...
What is the guild?
The guild first, and after, of course. Well then...
What is...
In short, glad and for...
Since I already read the book. I mean, should we get it?
I'm interested.
Here it is.
I'm ready.
Great. We'll meet. And first...
I'd like...
Very well.
Okay. Here we go. Again.
Shall we get going?
I believe it. Don't even bother looking. It seems all the other masters... Come now. The guild forge isn't far.
I'm gonna save when I get to the forge part. I know that's kind of cheating, but I don't want to restart all the way. Where is my potion? Save your snaps. There we go.
To the lower market when we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? What colour is a properly heated workpiece?
Straw yellow.
But he's asking
Straw yellow.
different questions.
I have one more question. What's the final step before a workpiece is finished?
At your service.
Quenching, of course.
Excellent. A workpiece has to be quenched and cooled for it to become hardened. Wonderful. It seems you really did prepare. I reckon the others have a lot to look forward to. A good blacksmith should never stop learning. That too is important to our guild. I have a number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom. It's quite a unique collection. And the best part is, I'm happy to share it with others. Stop by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
At your service, sir. Careful.
Bro, you bumped into me, bro. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna save after the questioning part. Hopefully get all of them right. I don't need to get 3. Hopefully they ask the same question. So I think the second one is like depends. No, that was the second one. It depends.
Henry, are you ready?
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Honored friends.
So, this is all.
Aber I do not...
Vielleicht.
I do not...
Yeah.
Martin was a...
Genau, genau.
Look, I didn't know...
We'll see what he can do shortly. In the first part, if he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is considered failed. And he won't get a chance to correct himself. After the verbal examination comes the practical one, where our adept skills will be tested.
And if he is successful, he'll become one of us.
Let's begin with the first part of the trial. Who would like to ask Henry the first question?
What's the final step before completing a piece?
Okay, it's different.
Quenching the workpiece in a barrel.
That's correct.
Richtig.
Let's move on to the second.
Say, Heinrich, how can you tell you have made progress on your workpiece?
By the shape.
By the shape.
Correct.
Correct.
Last question.
How about... Why do blacksmiths whistle while they work?
To keep rhythm.
That's right.
At least
There
that.
we go.
You answered all 3 questions correctly. Now, just to complete
Let's
the
go.
practical exam, Henry, your task will be to forge a guild sword right in front of our eyes. Here's the design for it, as well as the materials. I'm sure you know what to do with them.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can do, young Frisky.
Let's see, then.
Free look. Alright. Let me save real quick.
Take a look at that.
Nothing's...
Okay. I'm a little drunk. I feel like it's gonna help me.
Careful.
Alright, what do we... Guild... Blacksmith's Guild Sword. I feel like we're gonna tap it here, like really slow. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Slowly move in and hammer, slowly move in and hammer. That's the plan here.
Genau.
Okay.
What's next?
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
It's so hard, okay. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully that fixed it.
Let's see then.
Just like Martin.
Alright, let's put it back because my R2 was hard.
Komm schön.
Alright, there we go. Try again.
This is going to take a while yet.
It's going well so far. Keep going.
You gotta heat it up a little bit.
Stärker.
Oh, you gotta heat it up.
Take a look at that.
Nothing special so far.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up.
The lad's fucking it up.
What the fuck's going on? Why is it not heating up? I feel like I already fucked up the quality already. So I probably fucked up already.
Genau.
That doesn't look good.
It looks
A bit
like the
more,
lad
I'll
has a
fuck it
firm
up.
grip.
The lad's fucking it up.
All done?
Let's see
Yup.
what you make. Hey.
Should we start? Fuck that shit. Come on.
Just like Martin.
This controller, dude.
Ah, damn it.
Let's
Burning
see
it.
then.
Burning it.
Take a look at that. Burning it.
What?
Genau.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Achtung, you're burning it.
Nothing special so far.
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
Stärker!
Alright, let's see the quality. Oh, hopefully it's good.
Komm schön.
It's 3. Alright, there we go.
All done?
Let's see what you made. Excellent, Henry. Good work. I'm glad you didn't disappoint.
Let's
Honored
go.
friends, masters of the Blacksmiths Guild, Henry of Skalitz has successfully completed the trial. Let us head for the guild hall for the acceptance ceremony.
Give the master.
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new member. Approach Henry of Skalitz. Kneel. Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the Guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always act honestly and God-fearingly to spread the esteem of our Guild among the people.
I swear.
Now hang your Guild sword next to those of the other masters. Now just the final step. Hang it up.
What an honor.
Welcome to the Guild, Henry. It's now up to you to say a few words.
Alright, controller tripping out. Okay. Controller! Okay. Following my father's footsteps, I will become your lead. Nah. It's a great honor.
Worthy masters. First of all, I have to say what a great honor this is for me. Becoming a member of such a prestigious guild in this great city is something I'd hardly have dreamt of just a few months ago. I promise to fulfill my oaths and prove to you that I'm someone you can rely on.
We're glad to hear it. In any case, from this day forward, Henry is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with one obligation, and that is the accommodation of the widow Magdalena. The guild rents her jointure after the death of her husband. That will be your responsibility now, Henry.
That won't be for much longer anyway.
She's a kind woman. I'll be happy to help her.
We'll see about that, once she goes poking her nose into everything at the forge.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But like all hard work, the results will surely be worth it. The ceremony is now over.
Blacksmith receipt shows you're standing in the guild. Rising, it unlocks a new equipment and upgrades for your forge.
And what are we going to do about the gold plate?
What now?
Why was Magdalena bothering you about the smithy?
She's used to sticking her nose into everything, even guild matters that aren't her concern. Old Skoda, may the Lord grant him eternal rest, always tolerated it. She probably doesn't want to live out her years in her ruin. And I understand that. On the other hand, it was her choice. We offered her a cottage elsewhere, but she wouldn't hear of it. Said that was her home.
Why did they call Martin Frisky?
Truth be told, I don't know. Master Skoda came up with it, and it just stuck. He probably called him that because Martin was always hopping around, full of ideas, and never hesitated to act on them, whatever sort of ideas they may have been. We weren't terribly close, what with the age difference. But Martin had a bright future ahead of him. That much was clear to everyone in the guild. He could have become one of us one day. But for whatever reason, he chose another path.
We need to talk.
Tell me a bit about yourself, Master Bushek.
I'm not that interesting. Not much worth telling, really. They call me Bushek the Elder, because my son's taken up the armourer's trade as well. Though he's moved to Prague now. I've been in the guild nearly 30 years. I've seen it rise and falter, and constant feuds between the masters. If I've learned anything in that time, it's that there's an answer to every question and a cure for every pain. I try to live by that.
Leave us for a while, will you?
What exactly happened with the fire at Skoda's smithy?
That was a tangled affair. I still can't quite make sense of it. Fires can start on their own sometimes, from the weather and such. But it had been rainy for days. Widow Magdalena was out of town, staying with her sister, I think. So the place wasn't being watched, and no one saw anything. Naturally, the city watch looked into it as suspected arson. But they never found the culprit. I don't even remember anyone pointing fingers. In the end, it was written off as an unfortunate accident.
But you want to bet it's one of the masters of the guild.
I'd like to know more about old Skoda.
He was a true master, trained in the Empire and in Italy, and always sought to improve. He was known for his versatility. He forged swords, armour, even ornamental grills for buildings. Besides making top-quality work, he also handled relations between the guild and the town. They'd never been better. Sadly, he fell ill and passed away far too soon. We lost a great man.
It was good to see you, my
All
friend.
right. What now? Adept. We meet at noon. Bushek brought me to the forge. For the trial. I took to Bushek and started the trial. After attending the oral exam, I faced the practical one, which considered forging a sword. Thus far, I succeeded. A ceremonial gathering following in the guild hall, during which I sworn my loyalty to the Gutenberg's blacksmith guild. So, okay, let's just go back to the forge, I guess. We gotta talk to the old lady.
Greetings. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Come here.
Not mine. Get that. Where is he? Are you serious? Alright, let's go back to the old lady.
Easy, easy.
I've got lots.
Nice and slow.
And the ball as well.
Alright, here we go.
Whoa, whoa. Good news. I gained the right to use the forge.
Wonderful. Finally, we can make some progress here. I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside, you'll turn on your heel and run.
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. But make no mistake, you're in for some hard work. The house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything else. The forge, as well as the floor above. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, pick up the things laying around, sweep the floors. There's much to do, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help. My back isn't what it used to be. One bad move and I'll stay hunched over like an old crone.
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have some strong hands and that you're not all thumbs. But first you'll have to get inside. The entrance from the street is blocked. A beam collapsed.
I'll figure it out.
Alright, unlock the entrance of the forge from the street, open the gate to the yard. And take off my sword. There you go. Up here. Hard. What's that? What we gotta do? Unlock the entrance. You're clearing the barrier. Clean up.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Clear the rubble.
Now just to put it in a sack and take it to the wagon.
This wagon? No. This wagon. There you
go. Lugging sacks really never gets old.
Alright, we have to start somewhere out. Rats! Get out of here!
Oh, Christ, that's heavy.
Maybe we should have opened this gate first. Let's do that.
My lord, it's even worse than I thought in here.
One sack after another.
I'm stinky. Okay, what's next? Another sack.
Those sure look heavy.
Sit. Stay.
Guessing that's upstairs, so let's go upstairs. Unlock the door over there. Oh, we have the key.
I wonder what's in store for me here. This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
And it was. Cause I look like shit. Sleep. No, what the fuck? There's fucking web everywhere. Thought it said clean. Alright, let's clean this up.
Whew. Come on. Whew. Ooh.
There we are.
Carrying those heavy sacks up and down the stairs. I couldn't handle it.
Can I not pick up the bag of nails? Guess not.
I reckon I can still use these materials.
Oh, I'm totally gonna go up there. Nothing else. I think downstairs have more materials. Alright, let's go.
Some of this is bound to come in handy.
Now what? Sweep. Time to sweep.
Getting better already.
Okay. What's up here? Do we sweep to?
What's this? It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Old machine. Let's go.
My word, you really are a handy lad. And hard-working too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed. So they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakra. Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
They blew it off?
Not at all. They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right, then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now, it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Alright, let's look at the plans. Look at the plans. Building the table. At the building table in your forge, you can buy furniture, carry out renovation to your house, chamber, and garden. Getting renovation and furniture requires enough coin and blacksmith's prestige, but once you require something, it remains available permanently. Blacksmith's prestige determines what you can acquire for the forge. You can raise it by completing guild activities, which appears on the map each day. Okay. House, chamber, garden, signage posts. Padlock means the house isn't in a state to allow selected renovation. A star marks item you can now newly acquire. Gotcha, I think. So what are we doing? Housing build or garden build? Old bed, old ladder, useless junk, leaky barrel, old chest, dirty table, pile of junk. No wall decoration. Interesting. Oh, we can make our own house. Shit. Change the path, muddy path to paved gravel. Cost 300. Muddy yard. Glass shaft. Alright, let's look at this one. So we can put the sign up right. It said damaged roof. Thatch roof. So many options, damn. No sign. There we go, sign. Should be for free because we're only putting it up. Buy and equip. Repair shop sign. Expanding on this. Talk to Megalona. Welcome to your forge. Now, as I decorated your house upstairs, you'll find your own room where you can place furniture, decoration, and some furniture pieces. Okay.
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
Sorry to ask you this, but what did your husband die of?
That's just it. No one could tell me. It all came on so suddenly. He started coughing terribly. Grew weak, lay down, and never got up. It wasn't the plague, but just as cruel.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? That's life, lad.
Was it TB?
I noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Shkoda made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing while I worked. And he'd always say, "My little nightingale."
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left. Just that old axe. And an axe doesn't make the best love token.
Tell me more about Shkoda.
What do you want to know?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of 2 forges. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town, in the Merchant's Quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place. But we figured there'd be more space here. And we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Shkoda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. But he didn't live to see it.
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, not all that many, to be honest. He started with some lad called Yaneba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Shkoda's high standards and left. My husband was a strict man. I can't remember a single apprentice who stayed longer than 6 months. Your father was an exception. Him and the Fly. The 2 of them stayed together here 2 whole years. Right to the end. That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Shkoda held them in high regard.
What happened after he died?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time too well. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill, took to bed, and 3 days later we were laying him out. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The guildmasters arranged the funeral, the councillors came to offer condolences. The journeyman disappeared without a word. I went to my sister's for a time, and while I was away the roof caught fire. And the rest you know. I was left here all on my own.
Would you tell me something about Martin?
Gladly. What would you like to know?
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Skoda. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach. He took a long pole and said he'd vault right over. It seemed like a clever idea, but the pole snapped in two, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water. Skoda called him Frisky from that day on.
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Skoda, and the two of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly, let me tell you that.
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day, he was gone. Didn't even take his things. I asked after him at the guild, but no one wanted to say anything. I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow. But I never did find out what it might have been. And I doubt we ever will.
Okay. Let's start smithing her hatchet or axe, whatever. Magdalena's axe. Here we go. Why'd it get cold so fast? What the fuck?
It's almost finished.
It's either midday or the day's ending. I think the day's ending. Nice. Quality work. 3. Let me eat.
I need something to eat.
Okay, where'd she go? There she is. Yep, the day's ending. Hello? Do I give it to her? Repair the axe. Oh, I also have to sharpen it. I forgot about that. She did say that.
That's more like it.
Alright, let's see how sharp it is. $100, okay, I bet. Give my the axe. Here you go.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
Sure.
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
Where did you say the chest is?
In the storeroom. It's the left door beneath the archway. You can't miss it.
In the storeroom. Okay.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What do you mean, getting good?
The guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you and your forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the Guildhall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. Take care, my friend.
Sales chest. You can put items in the sale chest that you want to get rid of. Magdalena, any apprentice you have will gradually take the items. I do have a lot of items in my inventory, or not inventory, in my chest. Yeah, look at that. A lot of stuff.
Christ, it's hot out.
Where is it though? What's the question? Right here? Sales chest. The sales chest is an easy way to earn coin. No, to earn some extra coin from excess item, from adventures, and your forge. Depositing item. You can put weapon, armor, and generally any items you can that can be reused in the forge into the sales chest. Selling excuse me. Magdalena and any craftsman's worker in your forge will occasionally check the chest, and if they find something they can sell or use as a material, they will buy it. Collecting coin. You can collect the earnings from Magdalena, and the higher your blacksmith percentage, the more items you will sell. Item from the sales chest won't sell from the highest possible price, but it requires no efforts and provide additional source of income for your forge. Okay. Interesting. Now what? Do we just ask one of the guys, like he said? Martin's best friend. Mark of the Brotherhood. Menhard would finally like to lead the Kuttenberg Such fighting Brotherhood as he should, but to do so he needs to get the guild sword back. Menhard sent me. Oh, this is a different one. This is the fighting club. Should I ask where he's at?
How's trade?
Nothing sold yet. Take care, my
Okay.
friend.
Let's put some stuff that I don't need on that chest. Oh, my bad. So mute. I don't know what to do now. It doesn't say anything. I'm guessing we have to wait a day before we can invite that guy into a game of dice. So let's go to bed. Let's sleep and save. Either that or I have to find him. think. I don't know. I don't say anything. Oh, we can do this. The painter void that is busy with preparation for the altar of Sedlitz, so he has no time to deal with the smaller commissions, not even the completed ones that have yet to be paid. The bailiff of Poshetiki, I don't know how to say that, hired the painter Voidyat to decorate one of the halls in the new fortress. Voivak finished the work, but the bailiff refused to provide the promised payment. A gemstone lapis lazuli, from which the painter creates blue pigment. Voivat asked me to go to see the bailiff to obtain the payment, one way or another. Can't just do that, I guess. Let's get some food real quick, should I? Alright.
My respects. My, what a beautiful horse.
My.
Easy, good horse. Okay. Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa.
Guess open. I have the key, I forgot about that. They're not open yet. Just wait a little bit.
Welcome, Goodman.
Ah, there you go.
Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you
Why
like
not?
to play?
Emperors, and nothing else.
Let's play.
Here we go. I forgot what dice I use. I think it was this one. No. King's die. Mm. Mm. Yeah, let's do that. Which one should we do here? It's this one.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Not bad, not bad. Where's my head start? What the fuck? I just noticed that.
My God! Oh, come on!
Tough luck, man. Which one should I play? Because these ones always land at 1. Most of the times. Let's play this one. Okay. Let's go with this one. One, two, three, four. Not allowed. Let's do one. You can just play this, honestly. Or pass it. Oh, there's 4. That was a 5. Let's roll one more. Might be a mistake, actually. There we go, pass it.
My God! Oh,
damn.
Come on!
That sucks. Nice. These fucking dice are so lucky. Wink, wink. Come on, man. You haven't even scored yet. Watch him fucking win.
These ones here. My God! Oh, come on!
Oh, that's why he used gold defense badge, so I couldn't get the head start. Still, we're doing pretty good. Fuck it. Let's do another spin. There you go.
Alright, that'll do. These ones here.
I mean, he has to play.
My God! Oh, come on!
No, we're missing a 3, dude. That's annoying. Nice.
These ones here.
This guy's no
Damn!
quotes.
Shit!
Damn, this dice really fucking sucks. Only need 100, then I win. This guy sucks.
Alright, that'll do. Well, fuck me!
0 points.
My God, what a...
Well played. You play a lot better than your pa did. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky at dice. Now listen, I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them. It'll help our prestige as well as yours. And I speak from experience. And so you have something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other masters had a good look at you during the ceremony, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot despite your age. Am I right?
You're right. You could say I'm a bit of an adventurer.
And that's just the type of bloke I need. Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg. One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to discuss it with you. Go and see him. He can tell you more.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmith's apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group, but it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
I hear he and Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well, I don't think Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it.
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's Forge. Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz, believe me.
He sounds like he'd be worth talking to.
Aye, only he left the burg, and God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more. Try asking them about him.
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have your work cut out for you at the forge.
Sure do. I think I need a better hat. Or better pants. Or a better shoe. You know what? Let's shop. There should be one near here. Here, like a clothing store. What's this mean? Is it like a tavern or something?
Excuse me?
It is a tavern, okay.
Come and take your pick. You will.
Vegetables! Mushrooms!
Shoes! Don't be coy.
Come and take a gander. You've got it all. Don't be shy. Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here. Pictures. Bye.
don't think this one or that one may be different.
Greetings.
Okay. Just buy new pants.
How can I help?
Would you repair it? Let's talk about...
Do we have a... You must be... Aye.
Maybe I'll buy a new hat too.
I'll have a look at...
Or I'll just get rid of it. Okay, it's not that. Burgers. Chaperone with a brooch. Frilled cap, no. Okay, I don't want clown's pants now. Come on, what the fuck are these options? Nothing good. Let's go to the next one.
Good day to you. If you're looking... Greetings, sir. Show me your way.
Here we go. That one's clean. Or do we want a brown one? It's either this one or this one. Let's go with the black one. I'll get both. Let's see. Okay.
I'd like to do some... Well, that's... That's not enough. That's more like... Aye, I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Okay, now let's go to the shoe guy. With some new boots or something.
Good afternoon, sir.
Show me your wear.
Why are they all pointy? Ass. It's the only one around here. There's one over here.
What do you have?
What do you...
That number really good.
Nothing.
Alright, let's put on the pants real quick. Let's go with that one. I mean, the shoes are alright, I guess. No, I don't like it, actually. Oh, fighting over there.
Who's that madman?
Take that, you shit! Fucking stay out of it.
Let's see if there's more around here. Nope, those were the only two. Oh, that wasn't even the mission that we were supposed to do. We did something else.
We'll finish this quickly.
Are they at it again? Stop that. Behaving like a child.
Wait, do the armorers have boots or
like
something like
that?
that?
What do you have?
That would be a no.
What can you do, sir?
I'll have a look at the wear.
Well, what can you do? Farewell, Henry.
At your service.
Do your shopping here and you're in the clear.
Canvas. The softest linen canvas. Come and buy the finest canvas.
Axes, hands, nails. Take your pick. All quality wares.
For sale. Big
Glad to see.
quality goods.
Would you repair?
The finest fired wares, thin bowls,
Tools,
strong
iron
bodies,
tools.
inexpensive
Excellent.
but high.
What do you have for sale?
Ass.
Round and
I
thin.
hope you'll find
Come
what you're
and
looking
buy
for
some
next
new
time.
plates. Take a gander. We've got it all. Vegetables, horseradish, delicious horseradish.
Do this, sir.
Greetings, Master.
Show me.
No, they don't. Do they not at all? What they do? I like these ones. I'll keep that one. I'll buy it. That's what I mean. Alright, let's bet.
I'd like to do something about.
You'll have to... Aye. To be of help to you, good sir.
Garlic.
There we go.
Shop like no other.
Nice. Like it.
Beautiful.
Let's just keep the flower. Hat, whatever. What? You got a problem?
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
Slow down!
Alright, I'll end it for now. Stay tuned for the next episode of Legacy of the Forge DLC. See ya. Peace.